What's up, YouTube? Today, the pointer's back, but the tripod's not. Anyway, we're gonna look at these guys because I cleaned them up a bit. I'm trying to give a pretty rounded view of these tools on my channel. Mostly, I feel like they're a great value. I've never had these dudes fail on me. If you watch my Douk Douk reviews or my, videos on this, really anybody's videos on it, and unless you're gonna watch Nick Shabazz's because he hates anything without a pocket clip, which is his, I guess that's his thing. But in any event, so I took some Blue Magic polishing compound paste, cleaned this up because it had picked up some rust. So I could probably buff this all the way back to just metal, where there's no pitting. I mean, I have a Dremel. I don't really believe in doing that. I just don't. I think it looks gross when you over polish something. You can see there's some pitting, light pitting throughout. Also a great time to look at the blade. So I'm finding that when I do carving and stuff, I say carve my initials in some tree, and I've been back to like touch it up. This right here is actually super, super useful. When you choke way up on this, you can put your finger right there. Yeah, I guess it's usually the finger. The thumb doesn't really get up there. But you can really, really press down on this. And it helps a lot. You get a lot of pressure. So obviously this is the K55 Mercator. You can see got a little bit of pitting. Obviously, I'm not really trying real hard to, I'm doing it with a rag and I'm just, going. And I let them naturally, well, sometimes naturally, sometimes not. I let them go back to their being very heavily patinaed. You can see where there has been edge damage to this. Let me see if that is the spot. Yeah, I think that sometimes, at least a lot of the ones that I've gotten, it seems like somebody has somewhere along the line has dropped this onto the bale, and then that is what created that. People saying that the bale is used to keep the knife from opening, that is like the rookie mistake. A mistake that Erica at Erica's EDC would never make, because she spends months and months and months on a knife. And I respect that, I do. So she would know. But a lot of people, they get one of these, they're excited, I get it. It's very exotic looking. You look up the history and you're getting, well, I guess not everybody goes this far, but you'll get photos of people without noses or lips or ears. And they're, of course, crying because their lives are fucked. I'm assuming they eventually die of like something because they're in Africa. Maybe they just off themselves. Anyway, then, kind of the same with this, except this is very straightforward. A lot of people, I think Nick Shabazz even, they have this idea that this is going to pop open in their hand. Ergonomically, it's just not. I mean, it makes sense that the Germans made this because it's very, very well done. Obviously, there's the lore that, World War, I think, I. Our boys were killing the Croats and taking this out of their pockets, bringing them back home. So, and I'm sure they did the same to us. I mean, World War I was like a meat grinder. So yeah, this is what they look like in a partially cleaned up state. You could get a Dremel. I don't know if that is something Erica at Erica's EDC would do. She's my new litmus, though, for everything to do with knives. Let me see this away from that. Man, this is still way pointy. You know, you would think I've used these. I've used this one. I got this in like 2016, around there. So, I mean, I've had this one for years and years, and I got this one around that time too. Because I was looking for bigger knives. I wanted the slip joint because I think they're cool, and I wanted a locking knife in case I needed to defend myself. And yeah, these have served extremely well, and they're not expensive at all. You can get a hold of these guys for around 30. Obviously, if you can get them for less, do so. They're steals. Watch for them on eBay. I've stopped watching for them on eBay because I have, too many of these. But I kind of always have these guys with me, to be really honest. Just because if I, got to eat something, I'm going to use this. I mean, I use them for really everything. Anything you can think of, I've used it for. But yeah, just wanted to show off the state of the polish. And let me see. Yeah, this is the show side. So let's see if we can. You can ever so faintly see the original etch. Yeah. But yeah, that's about all she wrote for this one. Thanks for sticking with me, folks. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye now.